everyone, welcome back to my channel. You may wonder, why is Angela filming on her laptop's built-in camera with this crazy exposure? I tried my best, guys. I tried my best to manipulate the light so that it didn't show much crazy exposure, but that's all that I can do. And why I filmed on my laptop instead of my phone is because my phone is out of storage. Very easy. I'm just a girl. Anyway, today I want to talk about something a bit personal. Something that's been on my mind for a while is the idea of saying sorry, especially to your parents. As an Asian kid growing up, saying sorry wasn't always something that came naturally or sincerely, at least not for me. In my experience, most of the time, it wasn't me deciding to apologize because I felt genuinely sorry. It was my parents telling me I had to say it. Say sorry. Those two words felt more like a command rather than an apology. And you know what? I think that experience kind of erased my ability to really acknowledge what I was doing wrong. And I remember I ended up repeating the same mistakes for many years, which is embarrassing. Over time, I started to overlook the meaning of sorry. It became just a word I had to say to avoid conflict or punishment, or even worse, responsibility. And honestly, as I got older, that habit stuck with me. I stopped saying sorry sincerely, especially to my parents. There were moments when I felt like, well, if they made me say sorry without really understanding it, then why should I say it genuinely? It became this toxic cycle. If they forced it out of me, then there was nothing wrong with me not being genuine either, right? I started to blame them for the way they handled apologies. It's like I thought, they taught me this, so it's their fault. I blame everything on my parents. But here's the thing. Over time, I worked through a lot of that. It was not an easy process, and I healed from some of the frustrations and misunderstandings that came with being forced to apologize. I realized that holding on to that mindset wasn't helping anyone, least of all myself. And if I kept ignoring the real meaning of an apology, I'll just be passing it down to the next generation, to my future kids, or even just to the people around me in my circle. It's a cycle that could easily continue unless I made a choice to break it. I have come to understand that if you hurt someone, whether it's your parents, a friend, or anyone close to you, intentionally or unintentionally, it's okay to say sorry. In fact, it's more than okay. It's necessary. It's okay to admit that you were wrong. It's okay to admit that you disappointed them. And I've learned that saying sorry doesn't make you weak. It actually takes a lot of strength to own up to your mistakes. There's something so powerful about accepting that you're not perfect, that you can mess up, and that you're willing to grow from it. Self-acceptance is a major part of self-growth, and apologizing sincerely is a big part of that process. Okay, so I think for a long time I saw apologies as this thing that would somehow make me vulnerable, something weak. But now I realize that being able to say sorry isn't a sign of weakness at all. It's rather the opposite. It shows strength. It shows that you're willing to take responsibility, that you're not afraid to grow and heal from the past. And by apologizing, you're not just healing a relationship with someone else, you're healing a part of yourself too. Let me repeat that. By apologizing, you're not just healing a relationship, but with someone else, you're healing a part of yourself too. Okay, so if you're like me and you've struggled with saying sorry to your parents or anyone really, just remember it's not about who's right or wrong all the time. Sometimes it's just about being human. admitting that you were wrong and choosing to make things right. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Because when you start apologizing with intention, you're breaking the cycle. You're choosing to create a space where healing and growth can happen for yourself and for the people around you. And hey, if you're in that place right now where you know you need to say sorry, but feels like it's tough, take your time. Don't rush it. Anything. Don't rush it. When you're ready, say it sincerely. And know that by doing so, you're not just fixing things. You're also growing, evolving, and becoming a stronger version of yourself. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video would help you. Bye. I love you all.